Hello, welcome to this week's Power of. Last week we talked about going from victim mentality to victor mentality just by making a simple change in the way we talk to ourselves. Self-talk. And as I mentioned last week, today I'm going to talk about self-visualization. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as someone that can accomplish amazing things in your life? Someone that has big goals and is going to accomplish them? Someone that is strong and healthy and well, that can do the things that they desire to do? Or do you see yourself as someone that's weak, that's not able to accomplish the goals that they want? Someone that isn't really striving for anything or isn't really pushing themselves forward to accomplish goals. Maybe you visualize yourself so poorly that you've stopped setting goals for yourself. Maybe you don't even bother with that anymore because you think that you could never possibly accomplish them. That's all to do with self-visualization. And just as he talks about in this book, in this quote, goal achievement is up to you. Your self-talk, self-visualization, and self-determination are 90% of the achievement process. So let's today talk about self-visualization. So how do you see yourself? Please ask yourself that. Just take a few minutes and think about that. How do I really see myself? I encourage you to make a list of all your good qualities, a mental list, or even better, a written list. And if you can't think of that many things, then ask a good friend to help you, because it's usually always easier to see the good things about other people than it is to see the good things about ourselves. So if you just have a tiny little short list, then reach out to a close friend and ask them to help you add the good things about you to this list. Because if you don't see yourself as powerful, capable, strong, able to achieve your goals in life, then you need a great big mind shift. Because that is going to be the main factor that is going to stop you from achieving your goals. If you think you can't do it and you visualize yourself as someone that's not able to accomplish those goals, then for sure you never will. You can be guaranteed that if you don't think you can, you never will do it. It's so important to visualize yourself in a strong, positive light. And I don't mean, being so puffed up and prideful and thinking you're perfect. Of course not. Because that's not reality, because none of us are. We all have areas that we need to work on. And that's part of realizing it too. But we can get caught up in such negative self-visualization, seeing ourselves in such a negative way, that it 100% completely holds us back from achieving our goals. And I heard of this activity that people can do, and it's called Best Possible Self practice. And what that means is imagining yourself in the future as your best possible self. Your health being the best possible it can be. Your mind being the best possible mind that it can be. You're doing the job that you would, most love to do. You're living where you'd most love to do. Your finances are in the best possible place that they can be. Whatever for you is the best possible self, to envision yourself as that. So to think about your goals and to envision yourself what you will look like once you've achieved those goals, what you will feel like once you've achieved those goals, how your family will be once you've achieved those goals. And they suggest every day just taking 5 minutes a day to visualize yourself at that best possible place, at your strongest, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, your very best in all of those areas. And studies have proven that that simple little activity of self-visualization in a positive way, recognizing yourself in a positive light, has huge effects on people's mindsets and actually is a determining factor in achieving goals or not. Because if you can visualize yourself in the best possible way, it's a vision in front of you. You know, there's a scripture that says the people without a vision perish. If you don't have a good, positive vision of yourself and that goal, that where you want to head to, where you want your life to go, if you don't have that, then you're just wandering. You can be sliding backwards instead of going forwards towards your goal. It's so important to visualize yourself in the best possible light. And when you look in the mirror, choose to look at the good things about yourself. When you think about yourself, choose to think about the good things about yourself. Yes, you have room for improvement. We all do. And work on those things. Do what you need to do to improve in those areas. And while you're working to improve, embrace and recognize the good things about yourself. Visualize yourself in the best possible light, because that is going to be a huge determining factor of whether or not you ever arrive to that best possible self. Set that vision in your mind, the best possible self that you can be, because that's what's going to take you there. I so want to see you achieve your goals. I want to see you visualizing yourself in the best possible way so that you do achieve what it is you desire to achieve. So I hope you'll put this into practice. Just 5 minutes a day, visualizing your best self and you at that. How you'll think, how you'll feel, all the details, as much detail as possible, because I know that that is going to have a huge effect on your mindset and on getting you towards your goals. So I encourage you, start today, just 5 minutes. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Whole Body Nutrition and please share this video if you think somebody else could benefit from it. Have an amazing week.